wins in this matchup? And there's the handshake. We're about to jump into it. They have what it takes. Nicolas has defeated Fox before.
Nicolas has defeated Fox before. We've seen that Zeus can take it as well, almost getting the game in a multitude of ways. And in these guys' run back, if you remember, Nicolas took game 1, wasn't patched, had to go back to 0-0, ends up being a game 5 going in Zeus's favor. You think back to that one game, and what could be, he's getting his second chance here. Let's see what Nicolas does with it. It's going to be the Johnny Cage. Wow, over Nicolas.
We're pretty much picking up where we left off from the first match, and it's a chance for revenge. Zeus going in for the fan lip just a little bit too early. The active frames, the rising uppercut weren't active yet. Nicolas taking full advantage. Charge that low hat. Dash in, shoves down the glow there, so a big old cooldown for nothing. However, Zeus is just about to bring it back. The counter poke of the armor, and the threat of the armor is always so apparent in this matchup. Well, every matchup, I suppose. It's damn good.
And it's going to run the break out of forward two. Right there, and trying to savage down two like he was trying earlier too. Remember a couple of MK11 down twos coming from Nicolas in the matchup. This time Zeus with some great spacing. Ooh, nothing to pick up after that.
You got to remember with Johnny Cage Lau, if you want to get that meterless confirm, you kind of have to use the spin and only the spin. Plus frames the 1-1, using it a couple of times. Again, goes in for the mid, didn't believe those, so went in just for the low hat. Return. Oh, wow! That mid so nearly crushed, but lost out. Beautiful throw tech there from Nicolas. 10 seconds on the clock. Oh! The first time we see the overhead, and it hits its mark with 8 seconds to go!
We've been keeping an eye on it the entire top 6, and finally he goes, I'm letting it rip. Takes the round with it as well. Big mix from Zeus. Some big standing pressure going. Wow, the 1-2s eat him alive. Similarly to how Nicolas kind of started this match, getting a little more offensive with the stand 1 staggers and using those plus frames. Responded by Zeus in kind. He's going to get that hit from out of here. Breaks it. Scary spot to be, though. Lau will give him some breathing room. We're back to mid-screen. That's some big stuff. It's never a bad idea to come off of resources for positioning here in Mortal Kombat. Oh, that hurts so bad. 341 off the straight hit. See how much he can do in return. Nicolas needs a miracle. Needs a sequence to come back. He's got a Lau hat down.
What a block!
What a block! And it was hard for him to open up Zeus in the same way in their prior meeting as well. Just clutch blocks on us. Such intricate timings on the Lau hat. As Zeus takes game number 1 and is reestablishing himself here against Nicolas. You know, on paper, the favorite if you look at the histories of Mortal Kombat, but Zeus is just playing out of his mind here at Evo. In this Astra that has flown under the radar so much, you know, she kind of has, everyone still says she's powerful, but when you talk about the top player, you know, top character contention, she's kind of outside of the range a little bit, but she's just so good.
Astra is just one of those characters that has always been there, and she's always been really good, but so rarely in this light talked about the same caliber like the other top tier characters, but in the right hands, a terrifying pick right here. Going in for more pokes, playing that slow, chip them down game for another time, reminiscent of when they first collided in this top 6. Nicolas lands a grab.
Oh, and tries to call out, probably some forward movement behind the Lau hat, and what a bait by Nicolas. The mind games that they're playing amongst each other, insane. And it's crazy how different the Astra from Zeus is. That jump kick's gonna seal the deal here in round number 1 in comparison to other Astras as well. Get that star power loaded, almost fully loaded there in the bottom right, but doesn't really use Dark Stance at all. Not once as well.
There's the use. It's such a good answer versus the Lau low hat. Uppercut into fan lift. Get the punish. Completely bypass the low hat that's gonna punish you. Zeus dashing in, not expecting. However, forced into the corner, this is the worst place to be versus Johnny Cage. To be honest, I think Zeus is happy to take that shadow kick. We can still escape. However, another charge low hat. Really good flawless block, however. Nicolas. Oh, again! I swear to God, up block is the, like, purely only there because the Johnny Cage jump kick.
The Johnny Cage jump kick, the best jump in Mortal Kombat 1. Feel free to @ me and we'll have that conversation. I can show you the proof.
I think Johnny Cage's jump kick is why up block exists, to be honest with you, mate.
So wait a second.
With punish!
We need an equalizer. Star power loaded with the Lau hat. You can have a turn even on the whiff. That was a 6 setup.
Oh, finds it down 1. The punish, wait! Can't fatal blow. Chameleon got slapped.
If I've ever seen Chameleon take one for a homie, it was right there. Whew. Oh, big hit. Nicolas on the board now. A game apiece.
A weird exchange. I mean, we saw Hype Mode activated. With the amount of possible chip damage that's available, Zeus did a really good job to avoid it and waste the time. Did go in for a button there, a whiff punish, but on its own, shortly after Chameleon got hit and knocked out of play, I'm fairly certain Zeus tried to Fatal Blow that. But you can't unless the cameo is ready.
That's just how important your cameo is here in this game. Not just to the moves you use, but what you can do yourself. Break, Fatal Blow. You need your cameo. Forward throw as well. Speaking of, Lau getting some action in.
Keeping it nice and simple. It has been the aim of the game. We are keeping it down to just a few select buttons and strings, and doesn't want to overextend. Can't put your life on the line, not with the crazy damage of Ashra Chameleon. Expects the interruption. Let's not forget Glaive is plus on block as well, so a fast down one or a good button can be pretty dangerous.
And there you see the projectile of Ashra is normally not full screen, unable to get a trade right there. And up close with the 1-2s. Going with the Jade Glaive. Swinging a hit from Nicolas. This is doing some extra damage. Wait a second. Life alert now. Down one hit advantage. Went for the sweep. Doesn't work. He wanted to kill right there. Works around some meter. And an excellent block on the Melina is going to be clutch to put Nicolas up in his lead against Zeus. He wants the revenge. And he wants the run back with Sonic. Was denied it on the winner side of this bracket.
Oh, you know for sure Nicolas wants that opportunity.
If you guys didn't see Nicolas to put Sonic, if I'm not mistaken, in losers were eliminated last year at EVO.
There is so much history. Zeus writing history for himself. Someone that we haven't seen as much as some of the other players, but getting into Final Combat really was the start of his journey, and what a journey it's been in such a short space of time. Losers finals here. Staggered pressure again from Nicolas. Try and press the button, but the down one. Ready to catch you out. There it is again, plus frame. You challenge those plus frames. Probably expected a grab. There was no counter hit.
Star Power is fully loaded as well. Are we gonna expect some usage right here for a chip out sequence? No, just a string. Giving Zeus a turn right here. Zeus only keeping it safe on the approach, and it wasn't enough to stop Nicolas from going up 2-1 here, a game away from going the distance at EVO, staying hydrated out there, taking a sip of water, and no rain this time around for him.
No, not for this matchup. Rain versus Ashra is a funny old one. But with the 2-1 lead for Nicolas, one game away, a chance to rematch Sonic Fox, and what a crazy matchup that would be. Lovely down two. Zeus takes the favorable trade.
Great neutral jump. Just outside of the active frames, that forward two. Corner carry time. Gonna let him wake up.
That delayed mid, that was so delayed. Trying to bait the threat of a grab or something similar. With Punisher, wake up! Nicolas misses the advancing button there.
Got some wake up buttons of his own. One of the competitive tried and trues is when someone does something to you kind of savagely, you try to respond with it and give it right back to him.
We see so much use of the individual standing 4 from Nicolas. That is a very plus button.
Yeah, Johnny Cage players wondering where all this frame advantage went. It's still on things in his arsenal. He's got it on stand 4, stand 1, still.
Oh, Brave Breaker!
Down to 1. Oh, huge whiff throw right there, but the stand 1 was too close. Not far enough for the punish. It's a lift, the stand kick works, but that's afterwards, and trying to wake up with nothing, and Nicolas is insane. Still down to 1 at each. Oh no, this could be chip behind the hat, and it is. One more to the shadow kick. He did a special move specifically for the extra chip on block. Very
I definitely would have messed up any flawless block timing you would have had on the strings. It's a different timing. Genius stuff there from Nicolas, who is on match point. One round away from eliminating Zeus and getting a legendary run back.
It feels like this kid sometimes plays the game frame by frame while we're trying to react to something 50 frames after. It's insane. He's a frame walker.
Over half of the job is done. Zeus, big damage, chase down, and there's a confirm. You have to break, but such little life remains. This is your chance. Zeus, big with punish. But no meter to capitalize.
Got the one.
Oh my good lord, overcommits. Does whatever he can, but it will be revenge And revenge will be sweet for Nicolas, who not only wins versus Zeus, but now it's run back time.
Unbelievable. We're going to have, if you guys have been following Mortal Kombat, if you haven't, this is one of the most exciting rivalries in competitive Mortal Kombat. It's one of the Chilean twins going up against Sonic in Grand Final.